Girls flag football.
Girls flag football. Girls flag football.
What's going on, Neighborhood Watch and TMTP family? Welcome back to another episode here on the Main Thing Podcast Presents. It's your boy, Mr. Owens, and after further review, the call stands. I'm still official with no stripes. Look, we're back from a hiatus. Look, I'm glad that we can reconvene again because look, we got to take another trip all around the world. Look, we're hopping on TMTP Airlines. Y'all know the routine. Grab y'all passport, grab y'all boarding pass, grab your favorite snacks, blankie, AirPods, whatever you need to do to be comfy on this flight. And look, we're taking it down to the IFAF World Championship games. Yeah, that's right. We're going back again. All right. Look, we got Brazil versus Finland. We already reacted to Brazil on this channel, and they gave us some great content. But look, we never reacted to Finland. So shout out to Finland and shout out to Brazil for pushing this beautiful game of girls and women's flag football forward. Y'all know we're on board with it. So look, this ain't nothing new. But before we get into this beautiful reaction, look, to our loyal supporters, thank you. Y'all know it's all love. None of this is able to happen without the support from y'all. And to our new supporters, welcome to the community and our family. Let's continue to do our part as a community and a family, all right? Please continue to like the videos. It does help with the visibility and the algorithm, and also does allow our videos to get seen more often. Look, disrespect that comment section, share and subscribe to the community and our content. And last but not least, you don't want to forget to do this, or we're going to remind you, just like your alarm on your phone, make sure to turn on them notifications, aka the notifications, and keep your ears and eyes peeled to the streets like your local neighborhood. Oh, watch. Wow. So you don't miss when me and Big Huss drop this pressure on y'all. But I ain't gonna keep talking. Y'all know how Mr. Owens get down. I could keep talking for days for real. My mom be like, "Oh, Mr. Owens, be quiet sometime, all right?" But look, we got one more thing left to do, and y'all already know that to get into TMTP formation. So let's go ahead and do that, all right? White 80, white set. Hey, let's get active. All right, so we got Finland on offense first, number 7 rolling out, hitting number 14 on a drag route. I love how they start game off initially, getting a nice gain. So let's go back really quickly. So y'all going to see Finland has their receivers run deep, push the Brazil defenders off, and have number 14 just come on a straight on a drag route. Watch this. So look at all the Finland receivers running deep, running their mans off. Got number 14 crossing over. Number 7 does a great job of getting the ball over number 27. Number 27 from before, we remember she always gets her hands up in the passing lane. So great job by number 7, avoiding that, getting the ball over her outstretched arms to number 14. for about a 15-yard gain to start off Finland's first play of the game. So we got Brazil on offense now, throwing it out to the right to number 3 on a swing route. Throws it back to the quarterback for a minimal gain. Finland wasn't playing none of that. They said, "Look, this ain't nothing new to us." So we got Brazil on offense. Oh, we got a punt fake, and we have Brazil on a with the bomby to number 29 down the left sideline. Let's go back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. So it's just simple. Brazil ran a double move. And 1 + 1 = 2, right? That means it's did out in there. Here we go. There go the double move. Doesn't realize that her receiver just slipped right behind her. And again, we have a timeout. We have Brazil on the board first, 6-0 over Finland. So we have Brazil going for the 1-point extra point. And that ball was tipped. Finland took a page out of Brazil's book. And again, as a defender, if you cannot get to the quarterback for a sack, get your hands up in the passing lane, and great things happen. Look at that. Got a ball. Boom. There we go. Great defense by Finland on that extra point. Now we have Finland back on offense. Let's see what they can do with this drive. We have the quarterback rolling out to the right. They tried to do the same play initially, and number 16 said, "Hold on. Wait a minute. Listen, I'm in the end zone." There we go, right there. There we go. Let's see what 7 was looking at. 7 gets a snap. And we see receiver last time, 14. This time running a crossing route. 7 sees her, but doesn't see the defender peel off number 8. Ball is actually tipped at the line of scrimmage by number 77. I'm sorry, she got her hands up in the passing lane again. What do I say? When you get your hands up, good things usually do happen. And we see we got a tip drill. And I'm not talking about Nelly's video from BET Uncut in the early 2000s. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. We got number 16 running up in there. So Brazil's back on the scoreboard again. 12-0. We have a motion and shift from Brazil's offense, running a fade route. Gotta have more space to run that fade ball. So when you run that fade, you want to press the defender and then give your quarterback room to throw to the sideline. They want to throw to that back pylon, but 82 doesn't give her quarterback enough space, hence why the ball was thrown out of bounds. So we're going to take a look here. 82 pressed her. But then you see, she should have kept looking back at the quarterback. She ran that route too close to the sideline. You don't have any room to make that catch on the sideline, even though the quarterback did place the ball there rather good, if I must say. It was just the route that the receiver ran caused that incompletion on that extra point. But we got 12-0 Brazil over Finland in this IFAF World Championship game. We have Finland back on offense, going to the right sideline, incomplete pass to number 16. Brazil's taking back over. Quick out to number 3 in the right flats for about a 6-yard gain. She took a 1 yard pass and made it a 6-yard gain. All right, Brazil's going down the middle of the field to number 29. Great chunk play. Let's see if Brazil can get in this end zone. Punt fake, throws out to 77. 77 decides to tuck it and run herself. Quarter hip, another one. We're in there. Skip to Malu, hop, skip, jump. We're in that end zone no matter what. 18-0. Oh, yeah, 3 ain't had nothing there. 3 ain't have nothing there. So we have Finland back on offense, number 7. Throwing it down to number 2 on a quick out route for about a 10, 15-yard gain. Let's see if Finland can string some this drive together and put some points up on that scoreboard. 7 is going out to the right sideline to number 2. Great play by Brazil's defense. Oh, she was lucky that ball got there. Seven had 14 again. 14 is running a deep drag route. And she's there early. She's there immediately. But of course, 77 is in 7's face. And of course, with number 7 being the shorter quarterback, it's harder to throw over taller defenders. But look, she made it do. She just threw it out there. Said hopefully someone out there. But the Brazil defender almost undercut it and picked it off. But number 24 does a great job of concentrating on the catch. My bad, y'all. Number 14 does a great job of concentrating on the catch and picking up some positive yards. Number 7 in the pocket does a little whoop-de-daisy, whoop-de-doo, and gets the ball complete to number 8. Let's see if 7 can punch this ball in for Finland. She has it. There we are in the back of the end zone to number 16. Why I pumped the fist like Michael Jordan back in 1996 was because I thought that number 7 overthrew that football. She had her receiver wide open, and see, I thought she was about to overshoot her intended target, but number 16 does a nice job and uses the bunnies to go ahead and corral in that pass. So we have a touchdown from Finland. We have 18-6. They missed the extra point, so we have Brazil back on offense. Here we go. Throw down to number 29. Does a great job of stopping the clock because y'all know it's a continued clock. And they score right before half. Is it? Oh, no. So they got one more play before half and scores before halftime. So 83 just runs a quick corner route. Y'all see her win immediately. 14 still has her eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. You lost sight of your receiver. Then you're still looking back for the ball when the Brazil receiver is separating from you. And the only reason why she had a chance to even make a play on the ball was because the ball was a little thrown behind to the Brazil receiver. If the ball was put out in front, 14 was cooked. Barbecue chicken. Get the grill out. Look, celebration style. But nonetheless, look, 83 still make a big girl catch. It don't matter. Put the ball in any zip code, any area code. I'm near. All right, pitch down to number 29 for about a 5-10 yard gain. It's 26-6 Brazil, but they're on attack and looking to put some more points on the board. Oh, so we have the receiver coming all the way from the right side. Number 3 threw a little darty, working the back of the end zone. Look at her, y'all. I'm pausing it frame by frame. Number 3 waited till she cleared, threw it. I see TMTP reviews. Lucky I can't see. We can't see if that toe was on that line. I can't blow it up. Look, I don't know if that toe was on the line, but look, I'm going to trust Mr. Official with the stripes, even though I'm official with no stripes. We got to trust him. Sometimes it's human error. We don't know. We can't see. But nonetheless, toe drag, tappy towel. Yay. Oh, look. I love the support and the team loving every minute of this for Brazil. So we have Brazil going for another extra point. And they get in there. It is 34-6 Brazil over Finland. So we got a quick throw down to number 14 on the crosser. She's trying to do all she can. Let's see if Finland doesn't quit fighting. We know number 14 ain't going to quit fighting. We see her with back-to-back catches. Got number 8 now. She's looking, waiting, going down the middle to number 16. Great concentration, great catch. Stop just short. So 16 was the outside receiver. They were in trips right. So y'all can identify. I'll go back so y'all can see the formation. Trips right. 1, 2, 3. 3 receivers to the right. So that's trips right. She had number 16 right here. That's who she threw it to. 16 is coming right across. Look at the concentration. Had the safety coming down with a full head of steam to break that pass up. But strong hands, great concentration. Even number 16 tries to get a little action, knock that ball out. But 16 with Finland does a great job of securing the catch and getting it down to the 1-yard line for Finland's offense. On 4th down, let's see if they can punch it in. And number 25 does a great job of playing through the hands and raking the ball out, causing an incomplete pass. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, number 7 was looking for number 16 on a corner route. But look at this defense right here from this young lady. The Brazil defender does a great job of shuffling her feet and staying in front of her receiver, remaining horizontal. She didn't panic. She didn't panic, even though she has her back towards the quarterback. She initially puts her hand up just in case the quarterback. I love the technique from this young lady right here. Just in case the quarterback threw it early, she put her hand up in the line of the pass, caught back up to the receiver. You see how her head is not looking at the back at the quarterback. When you're beat as a defensive back, please don't look back at the quarterback, because when you're already beaten, when you're looking back at the quarterback, it slows you down and it's taken away and carrying you away from your momentum. But you see how this young lady keeps her eyes on the receiver, continues to play. Look at that. Finland receiver thought she had the ball secured, swiped that ball down, raked that thing out. Incomplete. Come on now. So we got Brazil now. She's back on offense. Huh. Okay, 82. Good pass. Good catch from Brazil's offense. We got number 3 dropping back, throwing it down to number 77. Oh, my God. Bye-bye knees, hello ankles. I think she touched earth. Here goes 77 from the center. I remember in a few other games, 77 been doing work. But did a return route. Made the first defender miss. Touch earth. I've fallen and I can't get up. Life alert. I'm just kidding. All right, so we got a quick throw out to the right sideline down to number 82. Gets in the end zone. So we have another score from Brazil. That is 40-6. Going for a 2-point conversion. Number 3 dropping back. Incomplete pass. So we have 40-6 with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in this ball game. Oh my gosh, pick 6, step right in front. Oh my gosh, I thought she cut in line for the ride. Y'all remember in amusement parks how like you always clocking people to see if they try to cut in front of you in the line because you've been waiting in line for like 3 hours. You're like, man, look, I'm trying to get on this ride. This is the talk of the town. People always try and cut, but that's what the Brazil defender did. Let me cut in front. 83, read it. 16, try to run a square in. 83 comes. Let's start it from the back. We're going to go slow, then go fast. All right. Here's 83 right here. Does a great job of slow playing it, reading the quarterback. She sees her receiver break in. Y'all see how she starts breaking on the ball. She broke as soon as number 16 broke. Watch this. Receiver, quarterback has to see that. Then lobs the pass there. The defensive back for Brazil darn near ran the route for Finland. There we go. Jumps in front, pops the ball up, secures the catch. And we in there. So we're going to run it back fast speed so y'all can see how quickly she broke on that football, y'all. It's going to be this next play right here. Let's look over here to the left. Cursor. Follow it. Huh. Give me that. I want some milk and cookies. Give me some milk and cookies. Shout out. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac. Some milk and cookies. Man, it took that for real. 46-6 Brazil over Finland. We got Brazil going for the extra point. Oh my gosh. Ooh, wee. She threw a dart just on a deep corner out. Right here. It's number 7. Look at this. Look at the catch. Oh my gosh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you did. Get them 2 feet in. Look at you. You look at you. Look at you. Oh, let's go back. Hands up. From the top. 7 in the slot. Running that corner route. Ball thrown out perfectly on time. Great ball placement. Toe drag swag on the sideline. We got 48-6. Brazil over Finland. Incomplete pass. Great pass. Breakup by number 25. And we have a final. Brazil getting in, showing each other some love. Phenomenal game on Brazil's part. But shout out to Finland for coming out and fighting to the end. But this day does go to the Brazil women's national team. We already know how Brazil comes, man. They come ready to play. They are a fun group to watch. But look, Finland, y'all continue doing what y'all are doing. And I'm pretty sure that, look, y'all will get to where y'all want to be one day. But gosh, this flag is so phenomenal. I hope that you all are truly enjoying these reactions because I sure darn am enjoying doing these reactions for you all, for the family, for our supporters. It is my pleasure. But look, continue to keep God first. Focus on your plan. Always remember to create so that you can be living in your divine purpose. Your sole purpose here is to use your gifts and talents to fulfill it. All right. But look, always remember to stay prayed up. Always remember to keep faith first. Always. And I keep saying, always focus on your plan and your mood, and do not let anybody tell you that you can't do what you want to do or be what you want to be, because again, that is just negative energy and they're projecting their insecurities on you. So look, you don't surround yourself with those type of people. You surround yourself with positive, chosen, like-minded, successful people. All right. But look, before I get out of here, I'm going to remind y'all who I am. I go by Mr. Owens, and this is the Main Thing Podcast Presents, where we keep the main thing, the main thing, from action pack to jam pack when it comes to girls flag football and flag football in general. Just know, look, just know the Main Thing Podcast Presents always, and I mean always, got your back. And until next time, it's been love.